discuss a new conversation. I want to talk about illegal immigration. I think that's a very, very serious subject. And I was watching Fox News, and I believe the level of rhetoric, the level of venom and vitriol is just unacceptable. And I think we have to bring it down to a human interest level. So I want to share a personal story about my favorite Mexican. Yeah, this Mexican is the most important person in my life. And he's not in this room right now, but not a day goes by that I don't think about what he's done for me and how he's changed my life and touched the lives of so many others. Yeah, this Mexican, he's my drug dealer. And let's clap for my drug dealer. Yeah. I would have no personality. I would not be on this stage. Thank you. But my only problem with him is that the Coke he sells me is so wet. You know, there's so much moisture in it. Have you guys ever done wet Coke? It's like you cut it up and it just sticks to a mirror. And you have to use an X-Acto knife to scrape it. And you have to store it really hard because otherwise it gets stuck in your nose hair. And then the next day you're talking to someone and a Coke asteroid falls out of your nose. Oh, Jesus. And when no one's looking, you pick up that Coke booger and you want to put it across your nose. You've done it. So, I want to know, why is your Coke so wet? You know, why is Mexican Coke so wet? ¿Por qué mucho agua? That's how you say it, right? ¿Por qué mucho agua? Did you get this Coke wet crossing the Rio Grande? So, recently I had sex with a gay man. As a gay man. I wasn't dressed up as Cassandra because for the past 2 years I've been having sex with tranny chasers, you know, so it's kind of new to me, this whole idea of getting reacclimated with my peeps. And sadly I was just reminded why I gave it up in the first place. Because gay men make me do things I don't want to do, you know. I always feel so dirty the next day, you know, like kind of like I did something that was not right. They make me do this one sex act. It's called, what is it called? It's called reciprocate. You guys know what I'm talking about? For like those of you in the back who don't understand, reciprocate means like after they go down on you, you have to turn around and give them head. And if you don't want to do it, I don't like, you know, they make you feel like you're a bad person, you know? Sometimes they're kind of explicit, they're like, suck it. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? My English is no good. My favorite part about having sex with Cassandra is after a guy goes down on me and he says, Cassandra, how'd you like to suck my dick now? I could just say, no. I can't mess up my lipstick. Sorry. How's my wig doing? Is it staying on? Yeah. Alright, thank you. Let's see. So, but the good thing about doing tranny chasers is there's a lot of really hot tranny chasers, and yeah, Tim, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. And the other day, I had this really, really hot 20-year-old surfer come by. And you can tell they're straight because they have very colorful language. He said, Cassandra, how'd you like to shoot some DNA down my throat? I was like, okay, yeah. But be careful what you agree to because I gave him my DNA and then he had this look on his face. At first I thought he was going to throw up, but he didn't. And then he started getting up off his knees. I thought, Holy Mother of God, he's going to come up and kiss me. You know, there's all those stages of acceptance and denial, and I went straight to bargaining with God, but God doesn't talk to little sluts like me because he started kissing me. And let me tell you, I'm like, no. I'm like pushing my head back and forth, but when you feed someone your DNA, It's like feeding spinach to Popeye. It's like his kisses became like supersized. He just kind of pinned my head down and just licked all over, and I had beat all over my face. In rape narratives, are you guys familiar with rape narratives? It's a popular kind of leitmotif for the rape victim to describe having an out-of-body experience, right? This way they make the pain bearable, like they float out of their body and they're looking down, so it looks like they're happening to someone else, you know? I had that experience, you know? I went to my little place inside my head, you know, as he was kissing me, and I said to myself, Cassandra! And I answered, yes, and I said, bitch, you drink too much coffee! Regardless, I still like having sex with tranny chasers because it's, for a top girl like me, if you're a top, it's the way you get to fuck a virgin, you know? Because let's face it, gay men these days are going out when they're 14. By the time they're 16, they're sitting on fire hydrants, you know? There's no virgin. You want to fuck a virgin guy, you put on a wig, put on some heels, and you fuck a straight guy. You fuck a tranny chasers, because let me tell you, it's really, really intense. You know? How many people here have fucked a virgin? Let's see, you, tranny chaser? Yeah, okay. Let me tell you, it's kind of like this. I'm going to show it to you guys, okay? This is that. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, Cassandra, going real slowly. Cause I'm really, really tight. I'm going real slowly. And I kid you not. Then I started doing Lamaze breathing on there. Cassandra, I'm going real slowly. And this takes the cake because then they start crying, you know? Cassandra, make me your bitch. Just going real slowly. Fuck me, make your bitch. I'm really tired. And I haven't even touched him, you know? So I'm like, relax. I'm Asian. What's so funny, bitch? What's so funny, Tony? It's not that funny, okay? But after we're done with the fucking, you know, my favorite part is the part after the fucking when we're kind of lying in bed, and I like to talk. It's the sweet talk, right? It's the intimate moments, and I kind of want to tell him about the moment when I first opened the door and I saw him, and how sweet I found him, you know? But you know, those moments, they don't last long in life, do they? And if you're a bottom, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because the bottom invariably kind of gets up and says, Cassandra, I'll be right back, I need to use the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? And then they go use that bathroom, and fucking, it's like Al Qaeda went off in there, it's like a fucking zoo. And I'm lying in bed, I'm trying to pretend like I haven't heard anything. You know? Meanwhile, I could hear his colon. You know what a colon sounds like? Yeah. So what do you guys think? Are these guys who come see me to get fucked, are they straight or are they gay? Straight?
No.
Straight?
Horny.
Straight in. I don't know if they're straight because obviously they have a kind of a cock fetish, but I know they're not gay because no gay man would ever come to see me to get fucked without first douching.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of like gay 101. Would revoke your membership card, you know? And I hate to end on this note because it's kind of painful for me, like fucking guys who don't douche, because I have white comforters. No, I had white comforters. Thank you so much, Dr. Sandra.
Oh, Cassandra, give it up for Cassandra. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. My mind's eye went temporarily blind after envisioning that, except for the surfer boy. Now that sounded cute. Except for the after part, the little bird feeding. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, that was really funny. Who wants to see Cassandra again? Just go to Craigslist.